Speed to the Speedy Tribe, man. Peace and love to y'all. Coming back with another video, and the topic of discussion is how to stay hungry. You know what I'm saying? Never get full. You know what I'm saying? Never lose that hunger that's within you. Now, I gotta say, man, I know people who, you know, they eat a little bit and they get full off a little ass bite, you know what I'm saying? And I think most people don't know how to tap into, you know, the times when they were actually starving, man. And because when you starve, man, when you're in a period of starvation, bro, and I mean this figuratively and literally too, but when you are in those type of predicaments in life, man, that's something you have to really embrace and never forget, because that's going to be the motivating factor to why you'll never be full in life. Yo, man, there were times in my life, man, I didn't have nothing and I starved, and I watched my family starve and I couldn't do nothing about it. And me knowing that we all are starving, you know what I did to counteract any type of, you know, negative coping mechanism? I just said, listen, this is something I'll never forget. Like, literally, me struggling, me, you know what I'm saying, me being poor, me growing up in certain situations, right? Growing up in the projects or whatever, and, you know what I'm saying, living with roaches and rats and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? Like, those moments are always intensified, especially when, you know what I'm saying, government assistance and stuff like that, and you gotta live up, like, those type of moments and those type of environments are intensified. So you either perpetuate the negativity within that situation, or you counteract it with some positivity, right? So me knowing the pain that I had to feel during those times, because I felt it right with my mom, I felt it with all my siblings, I felt it with everybody. So what I did was, in my head, I'm like, all right, there's too much starvation going on right now in over here. So every day I wake up, I always think about what I had to go through. I literally sit there. I wake up in bed, I set my alarm, whatever. I get up and I sit. This every day, mind you. This every day, mind you. I get up, I sit up, and I sit there. And I think about how far I came from those times of starvation until now, where I'm still eating. I'm still eating. Never lose, yo, man, I'm telling you, never lose those type of, those are the defining moments of you. When you go through starvation, those are the defining moments of you. Starving defined me, because now I'm always eating, and I don't think I'll ever get tired of eating, because all the times I was starving, I always thought about, yo, if I just had a full plate of food, man, to eat, to achieve my goals, to never get tired of grinding. Like, I hear a lot of people tell me, yo, you never stop grinding. That's because people don't have no idea what I had to go through, like, growing up. I had to go through a lot growing up, to where, though everything was amplified times 20 that I had to go through. So because of the negative things that was intensified and amplified, all I did was transmute that energy into an amplified and more, you know what I'm saying, intensified positivity thing. And it took time, because I didn't know how to switch the energies. I didn't know how to switch the paradigm in those regards. So it took me years to do it, and I'm still mastering it now as we speak. But I tell you this, man, never get full, man. Always stay hungry. There's so much out here for everybody to eat. Your plate is your plate. Always eat out of your plate. Don't be trying to stick your hand in everybody else's plate. Your plate is your plate, because there's so much food to go around. You know what I'm saying? And I'm telling you, man, like, I see a lot of people who get full, and it's like, what are you full for, bro? You got a whole lot. How you full right now? And that comes with being complacent and content and just, you know, lazy. I can't, as a person, as a man, especially if you look like me, you cannot afford to be out here being content for what? Like, that's something I really don't understand. Every day, if I'm not working out physically, I'm always working out mentally. That's something that I had to really dive deeper into myself. I'll tell you a quick story, man. I grew up, right, and I got put in special ed in like 4th grade, right? And that was part of the pain factor. That's what ultimately led to me being this person of, you know, always researching and being smart. And I'm quote unquote smart. Well, I am smart, but this is what ultimately led to me to being this person I am today. Because of that, I was ridiculed. I was called stupid. I was called retarded. I was called incompetent. I was called all these type of names. I was called weak. I was called timid. I was called apprehensive. I was called all these type of things. And I heard it from people that I loved. I heard it from people that I admired in certain ways. And I heard those things, and it tore a hole in my heart to hear those type of things. But it also, during that time, at that same exact instant, it also defined me. I'm like, that was a defining moment in my life. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I didn't forget that pain. And I think one way to always stay hungry is never forget the pain you had to go through. And that pain is that starvation. That pain is that struggle. You know what I'm saying? And I was put in special ed class, you know what I'm saying, because I was quote unquote incompetent to learn the curriculum that was being taught, even though it was bullshit. But the curriculum that was being taught, I wasn't competent enough. I wasn't in the right state of mind. And the reason why I wasn't in the right state of mind, because I was traumatized from shit that was going on at home. I wasn't even it wasn't even about the schoolwork. It was about me being traumatized from seeing other things when you know what I'm saying? So I couldn't do certain things, and I never forgot those moments of my life where I got, you know, picked on because of that. And also I was a short kid, you know what I'm saying? I got bullied because of that. I got bullied because of a lot of things. So what I did was I just took that pain, like that the pain is endless. It's never gonna die. I don't think it'll ever die out. And it plagued on me. It plagued on my spirit. Like, it made my spirit very, like, I have an infinite spirit because of that. I know I have an infinite spirit because of that, because it just strengthened me on the inside. I took it, I ate him, like, you know what? Every time, you know how, like, when you get picked on and you wanna outside, so you wanna fight, you wanna do everything on the outside, you wanna do that. You know what I did? Every time I got bullied, and I did fight back, don't get me wrong, I ain't no punk, I ain't no, you know what I'm saying, I ain't no goofball Jamal, I ain't no Smokey Joe. But first and foremost, the first thing I did, I went inside myself. Even as a young kid, I went inside myself. And I always remember, and I always kept those feelings with me, and I always internalized that and really just turned it into, like, a good positive outlet or a way of, you know, transmuting that energy. And it made me who I am today because I just internalized it, and I made it a beautiful thing afterwards. You know what I'm saying? And I think that all comes with pain, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't forget the pain you go through in life, because it'll make you or break you. And I seen a lot of pain break people. Like, pain gonna break you, but you can't stay broken. You gotta build yourself back up. Every time you go through a painful episode, it's always gonna break you. Painful episodes still break me, but I always know how to rebuild. And every time I rebuild myself after any painful episode, I always rebuild myself back to a bigger and better version of what I was prior to the first breakdown, you know? So that's what you gotta do. You gotta remember the pain. Keep in mind the things you went through. It's gonna carry you through. You either use it as fuel or you use it as as your demise, man. A lot of people don't make it so far in life because they don't remember what they had to go through. Don't ever forget what you had to go through. You know what I'm saying? What you're going through is going to show you who you're going to become. What you're going to become now. You know what I'm saying? That's the real question. But yeah, I just wanted to let y'all know, man, never forget that pain, man. Don't get comfortable where you at. Like, just stay hungry, man. Always eat. It's a tailor-made plate for you. It's a special-made fork for you. It's a special-made cup for you, and it's all yours. All you gotta do is ask for it, and it's gonna be there, bro. All for you to eat. Buffet line, you know how it go. But yeah, man, just remember, life is speedy, so go. I love y'all, man. Like, comment, subscribe, share. You know what I'm saying? You know how it go, man. Just take care, man, and just remember, man, stay hungry.
And we putting it on wax. It's the